and Kwale for all your meetings recently. The 20th celebrations, 20th anniversary celebrations were in Mombasa. The other meetings have all happened in Mombasa. Start from there, and then you tell me, what was the main agenda of this? Is it housekeeping, as Bwana Mokaya puts it, and was it successful?
Thank you. I think ODM has become the only party that everybody feel comfortable advising, including people who have never built any party. Some have struggled with parties for 20 years, which has never crossed the boundaries of where they live. But they think ODM, they can advise to become a much bigger and better party. It's a bit sad. It really looks also, again, ridiculous. Because we know there are parties which were founded even in the multi-party, advent of multi-party in 1992, and they are nowhere. They are just somewhere hiding. But the people leading those parties are quickly having some generosity in terms of we can actually advise ODM to do these things like this or do things like that, while still stating that ODM has been the biggest party. And again, none of them also want to join ODM. They think ODM has been the biggest party. They think ODM has been the party fighting for Mwananchi, but at the same time, they have never been part of it and they do not want to join it. So that leaves a big question. It looks like Lucifer has come down to preach to me and wants to take me to heaven. It sounds a bit ridiculous if I believe Lucifer on that. So what I think happens is ODM was definitely going to have a problem in the absence of Raila Amolo Odinga. It was not something we would assume that when Raila leaves, in the manner he left, then ODM was just going to pick it up from where he left and move. It was definitely going to be a different case altogether. One, the reality that Raila left and it's not coming back. And we must move together as a party without Raila. We must create ODM without Raila, because assuming that you will have the ODM that Raila leads is a lie. It's never going to happen. Even as a father in your house, if anything happens to you, God forbid, your family must adjust to the new home without the father. This must be a different home. It can't be the home that had the father and everything. So ODM went to Mombasa. One, you ask why Mombasa. That one I can't really authenticate. Probably Joshua Kaweno can, because he is the CFO who does those procurement. He procured... Oh,
it's simply a procedural procurement issue. It has nothing to do with the probably shifting regional bases?
No. That was not the case, because everybody from ODM leaders, especially elected leaders, were all there. Governors, 15 senators, members of parliament, among other stakeholders were there. So it could have happened in Nairobi. The cost would still be the same, because you would still want to find some of these governors from their counties coming to Nairobi, or you would still want to find some of these members of parliament from wherever, all the way joining, or everybody could easily. But again, there is always easy places to have a meeting in Kenya, and Mombasa is just one of them. If you want to go to other parts of the country away from Mombasa and Kisumu, probably you might even miss enough flights to take people, because remember, when a governor is coming, he's not coming alone as an individual. He's definitely going to come with 1 or 2 or 3 aides, security, everything. So I think that one was just one of the things they looked at, and probably the procedure to make those procurement and everything happen, one. The second thing was, why was this necessary? This was just more like a bonding session for the team to actually, the whole idea was just to have this sit down and let everybody open up and say what they think is happening to the party, and whether they still believe in every one of us that ODM is a party that can run in the election of 2027 and win. whichever way. And the resolution was sounding and unanimous that ODM is going to win this election that is coming in 2027, either as a coalition partner or alone, but one that is more sure is as a partner in a coalition that should win. Because the Kenyan politics since 2007 has also metamorphosized and creates itself that no one party can go to an election and win on its own. So that's a reality that whether you are in the opposition, united opposition, they know, and even this other side. So ODM is just looking at, in this whole thing, where are we likely to capture power as a party within a coalition? Are we likely to capture power in the united opposition? Have we not tried that for the past few elections with BAMBA leading the team? So without BAMBA, how are we now sure that we are able to capture it there than here? This is the only one that we have not tried. So we are shifting to try this, negotiate with this partner, have a coalition pact, and go to election. So that is one. Number two was the issues around the dissenting voice.